Okay, so today let's take a quick look at how to use a Microsoft project for simple scheduling. Uh, this video is not for advanced users of Microsoft project. There are so many other videos on YouTube, so you can check them out. And this one is just for some homework assignment and a quick practice of our civil CE308 principles of civil engineering practice. Okay, so this is an example we looked at together in the class, and we did the hand calculation for forward pass and backward pass, so that we can find out the critical path and some other stuff like the early start, late start, early finish, late finish, and also calculate the float or slack for the assignments that are not on the critical path. So today, let's look at how to solve this in Microsoft project, and hopefully we can find some of the features, some pretty nice features that the Microsoft project can offer. So yeah, if you open the project app, and so this is what it looks like. You have a spreadsheet type of thing on the left, and you have a kind of Gantt chart like window on the right. So this is so the online version might look a little bit different. So you probably want to use the Microsoft project with that is in the Leech Lab. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the task in. So we can start the task name. We can start with start, and I kind of like to get everything into the auto sign mode. So let's get A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, all the way to finish. And then we can get their duration inside. So start, we're gonna go with 0 days, and 8, 3 days, 9, 4, 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 1, and finish 0. Okay. And so you can get the start information inside. You can start today. This is the day I'm recording this one, or you can just put a random date over there, whatever you think that would be the start date of the project. So I'm just gonna go with the Wednesday. The March the 3rd, and so I'm gonna do a manual start for this one. So okay, now we're good. And next one is that we're gonna get all those predecessors and this dependent information inside, and so we can look at this and get those inside. Okay, so start does not have any predecessor, so you can just leave that blank, and after we start, we will get to A. So A depends on start, so you can just go to the predecessor column of A and put in start. Okay. And then we can go to B. Same thing. B can only start after we finish A. So we get A inside, line number 2. And for C to start, the predecessor has to be B, and B is line number 2. You can just actually type in 2, and you should be good to go. And for D, same thing. Actually, D depends on B as well. So type in 2. Again, this 2 is line number 2. Oh, oops. I'm sorry. So this is 3. This is 3. So I'm sorry. So yeah, B is line number 3. So we get 3 and 3 here. And okay, moving on. So let's go to EFH. So for E, the next one, E has two predecessors. One is F and one is D. Okay, so D is, so you can actually go in, one is D and one is F. Just click those two, you should be okay. And F only has one predecessor, that is C. So C is again line number 4, type of 4 here. And you'll see some red line. It says potential scheduling problem. Don't worry about it for now, because after you get all the information inside, those should just go away. And G depends on H. So you can get G, click H, you should be good. And H depends on D and F. So D and F, 5 and 7. I depends on H and E. H and E. Boom. And finish depends on G and I. Okay, see? After you get those done, all those red lines are gone. And yeah, I think that's pretty much about it for speaking of getting all the information in. I get this all to auto scheduled so that make sure they're all auto. Yep, we're good. So we're gonna maximize this, and let's take a look at the Gantt chart on the right. So this is the Gantt chart. Again, you can do a couple things. You can click on them. You can change all the stuff you want to put on there. You can change the text and stuff. So it's all pretty easy to do. Okay. And so a few things, like if you go to view, you can go to the Gantt chart. This is the Gantt chart. Another thing is I want to say is that you can actually highlight the critical tasks or highlight the critical path on the Gantt chart. You can actually check on the Slack to see this little bold line here indicates the Slack. So yeah, all those stuff you can do. And if you go to view, you can, this is the Gantt chart by default. And yeah, and you can print this, and automatically it probably will be 2 pages, and you can actually go to the page setup, and you can kind of force everything to be fitted by 1 page. And if you think that page is too small, you can get this on 11 by 17, and it will look much better this way. So 1 page, do a print. You can also print this to a PDF, and then you can attach this to the homework or the proposal, whatever you want to do. So if you do that, you can save them, and we can save them to wherever you want, and boom, that's it. 1 page, all the information you would need. Nice Gantt chart, and some of the legends here, pretty nice. Okay, so if you go back, you can also do a tracking Gantt that has all the 0% means you haven't really started this yet. So yeah, you can have the percentage complete displayed here as well. So this is useful sometimes if you have already started something with the client and you want to update them with your schedule, and you can actually have the percentage complete showing on the Gantt chart. So that's a tracking Gantt. And you can also do a network diagram. This is kind of similar to what we did in the class, that all the critical path was highlighted in pink. You can also do a calendar view, and so this is a little less kind of user friendly in a way, but it still has its own advantage of looking at a certain calendar, and which task you should be working on. So yeah, bunch of cool stuff that you can play with. And so yeah, this is a very powerful software, and there are a lot you can do with it. So yeah, hopefully it will be pretty helpful for your future scheduling needs. Okay, so I think that's it for today. So good luck with the homework, and till next time.